Hello, good evening, and welcome to Table for Two. Wow, I'm very excited today. I'm very excited, and you know why? Because I am here to talk about the matters of the heart, and not just that. I equally have a guest in the house, so that excites me a lot. So, how did it go? I hope your day was fine. Mine was good. All right, today we'll be talking about how to survive when trust is broken. Okay, especially for women. We're going to dwell more for the women. All right. So if you are out there listening to me, and you are a woman, a lady, a girl, and you've trusted and your trust has been broken, this program is for you. All right, so alert your friends, alert your neighbors, your loved ones, tell them it is time to tune to Armed Forces Radio and be part of this show where we talk about trust. All right, so you can follow me on Facebook, Gift Lamuels, on IG, Gift Lamuels. Okay, and you can equally like my page, Gift Adeze Lemuels. All right, and make sure when you get there, you just like, comment, and share. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We will be back.
Tables for Two, your number one relationship and life issues program on Armed Forces Radio 107.7 FM Abuja. It is new, it's informative and educative. Table for Two with Gift Adaize Lemuels every Thursday 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Alert your friends and relatives. It's T4T, that is Table for Two, unveiling the matters of the heart. Keep a date, you don't have to miss it.
I've seen tragic and hopeless days.
You're welcome back. Still on your favorite program, Table for Two, where we unveil the matters of the heart. Wow, today's program is already exciting me. I want to hear ladies, married women, single, young girl, call me. Let's talk about when trust is broken from your end. You've trusted so much, you've followed with all your heart, you are just following with everything in your the strength and everything you've got, and suddenly something just happened and there's a shift, and then you're wondering, okay, if it's relationship, if okay, I've given everything I know how to give, I've trusted how much I know how to trust, and I have followed how much I know how to follow, and it looks like at the middle of the road this person you follow just abandoned you and made a U-turn, leaving you there in the forest, and then you're confused, like wondering what happened here or what is happening here. All right, so want to today's program is for you. Let's talk about what to do. What are you supposed to do? How do you get healed quickly? How do you come off it? What steps do you need to take, okay, when you feel the trust you have for someone is broken? Are you the one that have heard lies upon lies? Husband telling you this story, that story, boyfriend telling you this story, that story. You keep discovering that this is not true. Please, men, don't be in a hurry. Next week we're going to focus on men, okay? So that somebody does not say, okay, why is she just dealing with women today? No, next week get prepared. Next week I'm going to have a male guest that's going to dwell more for the men. All right. So, but today we're going to give it to the women. All right. So you have, your husband, your boyfriend, your sibling told you lies upon lies, and you keep discovering these lies every day. Another lie, another lie, another lie, another lie, and you just woke up like, I can't trust you anymore. What will you do? All right, I have a special guest in the house that'll be doing justice to this. So that is Mrs. Tony Otaiko. So Mrs. Tony, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, so go ahead and tell us. Yeah, but before you go on, trust is basically a firm belief in the reliability, truth, or ability of something or someone. So just leave it, a firm belief and reliability on someone. All right, so that's trust. So Mrs. Tony, please take it up from there.
All right, I want to welcome you, especially once more, to the show this evening. I hope you have put your friends, your family together to listen this evening. Now, when trust is broken, you are there, you've given your all, like she said before. What do you do? How do you rebuild again? How do you pick yourself up again? The first thing you need to understand is you are not to blame. So don't go about carrying the burden of blame, blaming yourself for what could have happened, because you're not responsible for another adult's decisions or actions. That a person decided to act the way they did doesn't mean that you have done something to trigger it. You may have contributed to it, but it doesn't mean that ultimately you made them do it. No one is responsible for another adult's decisions. And also, you need to understand that you shouldn't neglect your emotions. Don't think that, oh, they're not important. How I feel is not important. It's not true. How you feel is important. You should sit, reevaluate yourself. What's this relationship? What does it mean to me? How much value does it bring to me? How much does it make me better? How much does it help me ultimately achieve my goals in life, my purpose for which I was born? So don't look at yourself and start to sink in. And a lot of people get depressed. Their trust has been broken. They don't know what to do anymore. They're just there blaming themselves, sitting, wallowing in pity and sorrow and self-destructive behaviors. But don't do that to yourself. Look at yourself. Look for somebody trusted, somebody you know that you can speak with and they will respond to you positively, not somebody that will tell you to endure it. No, you're not to endure anything that is detrimental to your well-being, your mental health, which you must look after greatly, because only people that have stability in their mental health that can become successful in life. So look at yourself, reevaluate your purpose, reevaluate your goals. What am I doing here? Do I really want to be in this situation? Do I value, does this person, even though the person has broken your trust, who the person is to you and what the person is giving to you or bringing to the table, is it enough to sustain what we have? Or do I need to walk out of this situation? And if you are married, you need to consider your children also. Don't say, I'm in it for my children. I'm taking the abuse, I'm taking the frustration, all the evil that is going on around me, the broken trust, the heartbreak, just for my children. That's not true. You need to help them too by removing yourself from the situation first and reevaluating your life. Check in to see if this is where you really want to be. And then when the other person, now I'm going to go to how to respond to the other person also. There are two kinds of people. There are two kinds of people that break your trust. There's the one that ultimately sits down and reconsiders their behavior and decides to make a turnaround. If you are with such a person, or you are in that situation with that kind of person, then now you need to ask the person to get an accountability partner, because it's not enough to say, I want to do this, I want to make a change, I want to start to make you trust me once more. They need to get an accountability partner, someone who will help them keep track of all their activities. If it has been sexual, like they've stepped out of the marriage, stepped out of the relationship, had something to do with somebody else, now is the time for them to start to document their daily activities. They cannot say they are deliberately trying to change and they're not doing anything physically to show that they're taking steps towards changing. They need to document their activities. They need to tell you where they are at every time, what they are doing, who they are with, without you asking for it. If they will not go that length with you, I don't think they are ready to extend the relationship or take it further or make it grow. And that's what you should ultimately be looking for. You shouldn't be looking for how to just manage. You're not supposed to be managing the situation. You are supposed to be helping yourself grow. And if you need to remove yourself from that relationship, please do, for your mental well-being, so that you don't get depressed and tip off the line and then you start trying to find yourself again. Also, you can pick up hobbies that you left off before, because you got so much, you gave all of yourself into this relationship, into this friendship, into this closeness, and right now you cannot find yourself anymore. You need to go back to those hobbies, those things you really love to do. You love to sew, you love to cook, you love to go out, you love to take some time out. Just ensure that you're doing things that are adding positivity to your life. Also, you need to ensure that you have friends, trusted and quality people who are probably, even if they've not gone through these situations, but they are great counselors. They understand what you're going through and are able to stand with you to hold your hand while you put yourself together. And remember, it doesn't rain everywhere. There's a lie that they say, oh, everybody is, all men are evil, all men do this, all men step out, all men. It's not true. It's not everywhere that it rains like that. It's not everywhere that every man steps out. Some people have built their integrity to the point where they don't step out irrespective of what happens. They respond positively. Also, don't transfer aggression on your children. Don't start to bully them. You may think that you're just trying to pour out yourself. It shouldn't be on your children. That's if you're married and you have children. Don't pour it out on your children. It's not their fault you are in that situation. It's not their fault their dad is acting like that. It's not their fault he's not taking responsibility for himself and for all of you. You need to ensure that your children are not getting bad or worse for it. It's not their fault, neither is it your fault. Also, you need to put yourself in a safe place. Ensure that if there's physical abuse, you need to step out first. Put yourself in a safe place, because a dead person is not going to be alive to try to make something work. Only people that are alive make things work. I think with all of this, you'll be good. And then ultimately get counsel. If you've tried all this, is not working, talk to a certified counselor to help you. And I'm sure you'll be able to pull through and become better for it.
Wow, this is amazing. All right, we're going to take a break and then take questions. But I love that. I love how she ended. Get a certified counselor. Now, in this part of the world, a lot of people are dying. People are dying in silence. People are just dying. They don't want to open up. They don't want to talk to anyone. They don't want to just talk because they'll be thinking, okay, if I say this now, this person's going to think I'm like this. Or if I say it now, they're going to sell me out. Or if I say it now, they're going to do this or do that. So you keep thinking, okay, and then you see a lot of people have actually lost their lives like that, thinking what people are going to say, not opening up and crying out for help. Listen, if you can hear the sound of our voice this evening and you need help, please cry out for one. If you need help, cry out for one. Honestly, problem shared is half solved. Problem shared is half solved. Sometimes you need to actually forget about whatever people will think or say, and then just help yourself to live longer. All right. She mentioned a very wonderful point here, and thank you so much, ma'am, for that awesome. Get an accountability partner. Very important. And a partner that can always ask, "What happened today? What did you do today?" Very, very important. So we'll go on, take questions. When we come back, please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Gift Lamuels, on IG, Gift Adesa Lamuels. And you can always share, like, and comment. Stay tuned.
Tables for Two, your number one relationship and life issues program on Armed Forces Radio 107.7 FM Abuja. It is new, it's informative and educative. Table for Two with Gift Adesa Lamuels every Thursday 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Alert your friends and relatives. It's T for T. That is Table for Two. Unveiling the matters of the heart. Keep a date, you don't have to miss it.
I've seen tragic and hopeless days.
Wow, welcome back. Still on your favorite program, Table for Two, where we unveil the matters of the heart. Now, time for questions. Time for you can contribute questions or contribution. 08026007418. I repeat, 08026007418 or 08167322997. You can call, you can contribute. If your trust has been battered, shattered, broken, and you don't know where to turn to, if you're here, you need help. You are going through a lot. You don't know who to turn to. You don't know where to turn to. You can talk to us. 08167322997. I repeat, 08167322997. Or 0802 6007 418. 0802 6007 418. You can equally send an SMS if you don't want to call. I understand some people might not want to call, maybe airtime, or equally they just want to be mentioned out here. Just feel free to send us an SMS on 08167322997. Oh, all right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
We are fine, thank you. What's the name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from New Karan, Wanjaba.
Okay.
My name is Kefas Abandi.
All right, Kefas, go ahead and talk to me.
I'm first caller.
First caller, so thank you. Thank you for calling, first caller. All right. So go ahead, please.
I enjoy this very program.
Thank you.
Due to how you talk, I enjoy it. I know that you people are family, this thing. You know that as I did right now, since 3 days now, people ask me, what you make me at the lane?
Oh.
One officer with my friend, he asked me yesterday, say, what you make me at the lane? Like, something they worry me. I said, nothing worry me. He said, something they worry me. I said, nothing they worry me.
But something worry you?
Nothing worry me. Nothing worry me.
But why can't they lean now? Tell us now. Why lean?
I do overthink. I do overthink.
So nothing worry you, but they think. What do they think?
I dey think about my family, how I will take put them in order. It don't reach almost 3 months now. My family never go school in their house. I be plumber. I dey do good. I dey do work. And now no work. The area where I dey no work. And I try to squeeze out from myself from that area to another area, so that I locate to another area, see how my life will be. I know they see it. If they worry me, come on.
Okay, Mr. Kefas, it's all right. Can we talk after this program? So we can talk about waiting they worry you. All right? It's all right. Thank you for calling. All right, thank you. All right, good to hear from Kefas. 0802 6007 418. And Kefas, thank you for pouring out. At least something is actually troubling you, okay? Or you call 081 67322997. Feel free to call and share. If you're here and your trust has been broken, you have trusted so much, you have given all, you have actually gone out of your way to trust, and you feel like that was a wrong decision. You feel like it was a huge mistake. All right? You feel like it was a huge mistake. And you're thinking, what do I do? Where do I go from here? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here. This program is for you. 081 6732 2997. 081 6732 2997 or 0802 6007 418. All right.
We're off air.
I wanna see it again.
So I'll give you a few minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes. We're off air, so apologize.